this is like a criminal. Now, everybody know me, they say that she go. Lipstick, liner, lashes for celebrities. And if she looking good, then you say she be. Oh, you think you know me? Probably Instagram. Reposting my picture saying you're a fan. No need for a filter, cause my beat is ill. Have you looking good? Man, if looks good, kill.
Hey guys, Tatiana Ward here. Thank you so much for joining me. I decided that I was going to do this glittery look for you. I wanted to do initially a black eye, just so you guys could see the basics of my black smoky eye, which looks good on everybody. But then I got jazzy and decided to do it with purples. It's just a basic smoky eye, something super simple for you to follow. And by the way, this is a wig. Now, because I'm so freaking close to the camera, you could probably tell that it was a wig, or maybe you couldn't, especially because it's so close to my natural hair color and look. My very good friend out in Staten Island, New York, made it for me. Her name is Tierra. She's an amazing, amazing hairstylist. She and I have done both 7th Streeter and Keisha Cole. She's made both of them wigs. And I was complaining about not wanting to fry my hair up this winter, so she was like, let me just make you a wig. We're calling it the Tatiana. And I just love it. I mean, it's literally a full-on wig. I've never had a full-blown wig before, so I'm completely converted and changed forever because I realized that this is so much easier than having your real hair. Do you love the dark root? Like, it's a lace front. Totally obsessed with it. She went off of just my measurements alone, mailed this to me, and it was absolutely perfect. Anyway, let me know if you want to meet Tierra. Let me know if you want for her to tell you a little bit more about this wig in particular or any of her services, and also see the application and how she put the wig on. It is not sewn in. It's just placed on my head. There's a couple combs in the back, and that's it. Hope you like it because you're going to see it a lot. And yeah, if you care to learn this very sparkly evening kind of look, then I hope you'll stay tuned to see how I did it. Now I want to go into my KIKO palette. Beautiful 4 colors. Love purples. They look good on everybody. I'm going to take our darkest color, begin to blend that into the crease, even more so, using a smaller brush now. If you guys notice, I pretty much use the same brushes all the time. This is Max 221. Now I can go into my favorite black from Urban Decay. It is called Blackout, and I'm concentrating that right at my crease. So I already started filling in my eyebrow with my Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil. I just wanted to save myself a little time. I could begin to take a concealer and clean up my edge. I'm using a lighter color than normal, blending it down. This is a cream. You can use concealer or cream foundation. I made it lighter because I want my highlight under the brow to be a little, like, considerably more light than normal. I'm gonna run this through my brow. This is Gimme Brow, also from Benefit. It is a tint, which will also help keep your hairs in place. I want to take this color also in my KIKO palette and begin putting that across the lid as my overall lid color. The beauty of ignorance is that you get to learn some things. In my last video, I showed you guys these OPV pressed glitters. And I was telling you that I don't know what the element is that gets it to cling together like that. Well, a number of you came through and said it won't stay like that forever. Eventually, they'll just turn into loose glitters because they'll begin to dry out. So it was suggested to me that you still use a adhesive. Now, in my last video, when I used them without any adhesive, I did not notice that much fallout after hours of wearing it. However, like I said, whatever the element is that keeps them in the pan that way might just be fresh, and that's why it clung to my eye the way that it did. So I'm going to take one of my favorite adhesives from LA Splash. This is what it looks like. Put that on first. Then I can go into this Dubai purpley gorgeous color. It's actually called Dubai. Now, because it's got something to cling to, the amount of fallout is a hell of a lot less during the application. Putting it on, there was quite a bit of fallout, but after wearing it for hours and after it already clung to my lid, there wasn't that much fallout. But because I know better, I shall do better. Y'all know I like to use my finger to smoke out my eye. Just using our Blackout from Urban Decay. And I'm gonna keep going till it's as black as I want it to be. And by the way, that LA Splash adhesive is called Till Midnight Elixir. I love the word elixir. And for a highlight under the brow, I'm gonna go back into this KIKO palette and use our lightest color right here, starting at the arch of my brow, dragging it out, blending it with my finger. Okay, and because I'm not gonna use an eyeliner, I wanna make sure that the glitter is all the way up against my lash line. I'm gonna take this from Urban Decay. It is Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner. I don't even have to be super careful with that because I already got glitter on. I just wanna make sure that it's up against my lash line. The color is called Junk Show. Okay, and I wanna take a pencil brush and begin carrying my black down to my lower lash line, merging it into the smoke that we did out here. Then I wanna go into the color that we put on our lid, this one right here, putting that in the center and merging it into our black. And then I wanna take this gorgeous champagne pinky color from my OPV palette, and I'm gonna put that on my inner eye. Taking my same Urban Decay glitter eyeliner, I'm gonna just hit that color over top and put it right in my tear duct. Now I could take a wet wipe and carefully begin cleaning up around my eye. That is the beauty of putting on your skin last, because you can kind of make a mess of the eyeshadow. Okay, and I'm using my Studio Finish Concealer to get rid of these god-awful dark circles of mine. Again, being very careful up against the edge where I've placed those eyeshadows. Fanning it out. Can also take that, put it on my chin, center of my forehead, down the center of my nose. I'm gonna take a dark foundation and begin to contour myself with this cream. Because I'm wearing a wig, I could even go darker just to make sure that it blends into my hairline. I don't really think I need to, so I'm not gonna. I'll see in a moment, but I haven't been, and I've been wearing this all weekend. But who knows, on camera it might look a little different. Picking up another sponge. This is a beauty blender. I can begin to merge my contour and my highlight together. Taking my finger and making sure my edge isn't too harsh. Just kind of taking the concealer and using it as an eraser. Okay, so now I can put on a little eyeliner. The beauty of this look is that I don't have any eyeliner on the top, so that makes things a hell of a lot easier. The reason that I oftentimes don't put eyeliner on the top is because I already have one of those eyes that disappears once you put eyeliner on it, so I tend to not put eyeliner on if I can help it. I'm gonna use a classic wispy lash. I'm getting that as close to my lash line as possible, basically just sitting it on top of my natural lash and then connecting it on either side. And then I'm gonna use some of my Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. So oftentimes when people are like, oh, like if I'm doing a wedding and they're like, oh, is that waterproof? I always think to myself, I've never had mascara run the way that you see in like the movies, you know, where she's got black streaks coming down her face. And honestly, like in my experience, it just never happened to me. So this weekend, I kind of had a breakdown and like started hysterically crying. And I was wearing this stuff. It streaked everywhere, like you see in the movies. I look like Beyonce from the Why Don't You Love Me video, like streaking. And in all the years that I've been a makeup artist, that has never happened to me. But it's such a good mascara and it plumps up my lashes so quickly that I'll continue to use it. But in my experience, both waterproof and non-waterproof, I've never seen that happen. So that is a warning about this stuff. It works really quickly and really easily, and you know, a couple coats and your lashes are big and thick, but it will run. The liner that I used on my inner eye is from a company called Doucce. It is included in my Onyx box, the Black-owned subscription box that I've been promoting lately. So I love this stuff so much that it's just become a staple for me on myself. It is a blush slash bronzer from Benefit. I don't know how I ever lived without it. It is the perfect blush for me. No idea what that is. MAC sent this highlighter to me. It is called Double Gleam. Let's see how we feel about this. I knew I was gonna love this. Yes, this is a matte, liquid to matte. It is from Sacha Cosmetics, the same company as my translucent powder. You guys know I love their velvet lip. I want to put a little chapstick over that. And one of my favorite chapsticks is this cheapy stuff from any hair supply store. I keep multiples of these in my kit in case the client asks for chapstick. And I'm just like, oh, you can keep it because it's cheap. You can get it for like $1 at any hair supply store. I love it because it leaves a sheen to your lips. So if you're handing it to a male client, just keep in mind that it is shiny and he might not want shiny lips. Let me get in close so you can see. That is nice and sultry for the fall. So I hope you guys really like it. And there will be a detailed list of the products that I use down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you right back here really soon. Bye.